Hey, good morning, guys. It's April 20. It's a Thursday. It's been a minute since I've been on the GoPro or documenting anything we've done. So I thought I'd touch bases a little bit, keep everyone up to date what's going on. So we've been continuing to look at property and looking at houses and going through a whole array of stuff, as you guys have probably seen already by now in some of the videos. This morning I'm going to just take a walk up through the property. A couple things I want to try to do here at Lakemont Cottages. First, I'm taking you guys to the dumpster. So the owner of the properties, Rick and Diana, they've been really cool in inviting us up for lunch and dinner and a couple meetings. Look how beautiful this place is. Things are really starting to fill in for the spring. Absolutely gorgeous. Got some azaleas, crane grass. It's one of the cottages. Anyway, I interrupted myself. We've had a few cold nights, and I think we're one of the few that have, or the only ones that have, that grande fireplace. And one of the times he came down early when we were here, he's like, "Hey, you guys want some wood? It's going to be raining pretty soon. You can come up top and get some wood." So that was really awesome of them. And then I had some more rainy, cold nights not too long ago, and I asked him if I could have some more wood, and he said sure. But I kind of made an informal little promise or whatever and told him I'd be happy to stack some wood for him in exchange sometime this spring. Well, it's sometime this spring, and to show him thanks, I'm just going to stack a little wood. This is up here at the top. It's the owner's house. And then this is where we're at. I'm just gonna, on his instruction, he said I could stack this stuff that's a decent size and doesn't need to be cut or anything. Alright, I guess if we want any more wood, he's got plenty. So I feel like I stacked probably more than I took. I took some from over there in that pile over there. That pile over there is the seasoned part. This all still needs to be split, cut, stacked. Some of it's ready to go, but anyway, I did a little bit. I feel like I did more than I took. So we're going to go on a little walk. Catch you guys up to date some more. Valentina and I both got jobs. It's pretty easy to get a job here. Believe it or not, of all the places that she could get hired, she chose Sam's Club. She one day sat down and did about 30, applied probably about 30 places online, and within a day or two she started getting calls. And the first one she tried was Sam's Club, so they called her, "Can you come in for an interview?" So she goes in, I take her in, we got up and got around, and while she was in her interview, I was just killing time walking around the store. And she, about 30 minutes later, calls me and says, "Hey Ron, where are you?" And I said, "Well, I'm just walking around the store." She says, "Come over here." Told me where to come. I come over there. She's like, "They want to interview you." So they interviewed me and hired me on the spot. Well, it took us back and was like, wow, that's we just both got hired at Sam's Club. Anyway, after a day or two of thinking of that, I didn't really want to work with Val in the same place, not because I don't love her and because I love working with her. It's just that I didn't want to have any problems arise in the workplace. Maybe she upset somebody or I upset somebody, and then they take it out on both of us, or you know, we get a reputation for the both of us. Alright, kind of got interrupted in the middle of that video, but that's okay. He's a really friendly guy named Bill that lives here. This is the lower lake down here, and all this bamboo. I don't remember this bamboo being here, but we are seeing it everywhere along the side of the road. And I heard it spreads pretty prolifically. And this is the upper lake. I hadn't shown that yet, except just on when we first drove in. 30 years ago I helped put this fountain in. And the dock I upgraded over there that floats out to clean up the place, I helped put this fence in. Beautiful flowers. My allergies are really bothering me, so I may sneeze a couple times. My allergies have never been this bad. Since I got to North Carolina, they've been, whew. There's a couple of cabins way up there. Here, English Cottage, Lakeview, Feathered Nest. And a double-decker right here, 2-story. Beautiful flowers everywhere. Like, I can't complain about sneezing all over the place, but oh, and so the springs feed both that pond, and there's a place over, Bill sat down so I didn't video it, but there's a little place where water comes in, and then as that fills up, as the upper lake fills up, it goes down this little creek here and goes down to the lower lake. And again, that's where we came from, up there behind that house. That's the owner's house, is the wood and stuff I just did. So anyway, back to the job situation. Val decided to stay with Sam's Club, and I went and applied at the very next day that I got hired from Sam's Club. I went home and applied at Lowe's online and Home Depot, and I immediately got called in for an interview at both those places. So I had to cut that off. Up here behind this, behind me is I think there's, I don't know if you've heard of the Optimum. It used to be Suddenlink. So I guess Suddenlink actually, or Optimum now, bought an internet company out here. So I actually had Optimum in Grass Valley and Alta Sierra area, and then I had when I get here I find out they bought a company here, so now I have them here too. And I think the techs maybe don't have a place to live yet or something. There's, I think, 3 trucks parked there half the time, so they must all be living there. So I'm gonna come down here. I haven't been here to the fire pit yet. Excuse me for clearing my nose so much. I've already sneezed a couple times, but I held it in, and now my nose is giving me problems. As you can see, so many flowers. So anyway, within a day I got called into Lowe's, and the next day Home Depot. I went ahead and accepted a position with Home Depot. My position is part-time, Val's is full-time. And that way, the other part of this story is, yes, we've been looking for property, but we have put a bid in on a property a couple times and dealing with counter offers and going back and forth. So we're waiting to hear back on that, and if that happens, then I can work part-time and then work out on the property and start developing in that. It's so beautiful there. So many flowers. You can see all the pollen sitting on the water, and kind of this stuff's all going in my nose. Anyway, so that kind of catches you up on the job situation and kind of where our lives are. Val's got crazy hours. They move her all over the place, and my hours have been kind of weird too. Just starting out, a lot of computer work and orientation and stuff, and then Val got thrown into her job yesterday without any training, and had to figure it out on the fly. But as she says, we owned a restaurant. Nothing's as hard as owning a restaurant. So she has a good attitude and just took off and did it all day long. So we'll fill you in more on that job description, and look at these beautiful azaleas. On that job description, and eventually what I end up doing. But yeah, that's how things have been going. They have decided that just off of our deck, which kind of is convenient and not, they've been digging out here and want to put a hot tub. So anybody who wants to go to the hot tub is going to come right by my house all night long, and I won't feel free to just walk out on my porch. There might be people sitting there. But the convenient part of it is I can walk right out my porch and go into a hot tub. So anyway, we're gonna end the video now and kind of catch you guys up, show you the lay of the land a little bit, stacked a little wood, and on with the day. Today I'm off, but then the next 3 days I'll be working, and Val is working right now. So we'll talk to you guys later. Hope everybody's doing good.